robust, waterproof, and ready for any action. In tests, action cams also have to convince in terms of image quality, operation, and runtime. Today, we'll show you the best action cams from 957 tests. Hi, and welcome to our channel. The image quality of an action cam is particularly important to testers. Photos and videos must not only be convincing during the day, but also at dusk or when there are rapid transitions from dark to light. And they must have high resolution. To be able to take blur-free pictures and videos, at least an electronic image stabilizer should be installed. To ensure that videos can be played back smoothly and in super slow motion, a frame rate of at least 120 FPS is recommended. Another central role for testers is the operation. If the menu navigation is clear and all the functions can be set with a few button clicks or even via a touchscreen, test magazines reward this with good marks. The WLAN function of an action cam is becoming increasingly important. With this function, you can connect your camera to a smartphone, which then functions as a remote control. Smartphones have the advantage of a larger and clearer display, which makes operation easier. In addition to many of the apps provided by manufacturers, offer the possibility to stream recordings live. If you want to use your action cam for diving or surfing, you should make sure it has a sufficiently long battery life of at least 90 minutes. Inexpensive models in particular often have their weak point here. In some cases, their battery lasts less than an hour. Depending on the area of use, the shape, size, and robustness are also of decisive importance. Before we start today's comparison, just a friendly reminder that we have many other comparison videos for you to consider. If you're interested, make sure to have a look at the end of this video. Before we get to the ranking, I would like to ask you, if you like the video so far, to leave a like or tell us in the comments what we should do better. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Then you won't miss any of our upcoming comparisons. Also, if you have any feedback, please let us know. And here comes the ranking. In third place, we have the Denver Electronics ACK8062W, approximately $50, tested among others by Stiff Tongue Varan Test with 3.9 out of 5 stars. Customers gave it 3.4 out of 5 stars, and we arrive at an overall result of 3.9 out of 5 stars. Record experiences during sports on land and underwater. Strengths: compact, reasonably priced, underwater housing included, and can be connected to a smartphone. And weaknesses: small sensor. Like most action cams, the ACK8062W from Denver Electronics has no internal memory and must be equipped with a micro SD card. This can be up to 64 gigabytes in size. With a price of less than $50 US, this action cam is also suitable for occasional users and beginners. With its 4K video resolution, it hardly has to hide behind other models. A Wi-Fi module is on board, and an underwater housing for a water depth of up to 40 meters is included. However, with a sensor resolution of only 5 megapixels, the image quality of some higher-priced action cams cannot be expected. By the way of comparison, the sensor of the GoPro Hero 9 Black delivers 20 megapixels. However, you have to pay around 6 times as much for that camera. And now for second place, the Easypix GoXtreme Vision Plus, approximately $90. Tested among others by Stiff Tongue Varan Test with 3.6 out of 5 stars, and we arrive at an overall result of 3.5 out of 5 stars. High resolution, small housing. Strengths: video recording in 4K, waterproof housing, various camera modes, and many accessories. And for weaknesses, we don't know of any yet. The GoXtreme Vision Plus from Easypix did not really impress the testers of Stiff Tongue Varan Test, who only gave it a satisfactory rating in terms of handling and photo quality. For a price of less than $100 US, the camera offers a high video resolution in 4K and various modes, such as slow motion, time-lapse, continuous loop, and continuous shooting. The Easypix works with a wide-angle lens, whose viewing angle covers 170 degrees. A Wi-Fi module for connection to a tablet or smartphone is integrated so that it can be controlled via an app. Plenty of accessories are supplied. In addition to various mounts, an underwater housing for water depths of up to 30 meters is included. However, a memory card must be purchased separately, and its maximum capacity is 64 gigabytes. There are many different choices on the market for action cams, many different price points and quality. There are many different variables to consider: price, quality, and accessories, just to name a few. One thing that's certain in this market is that there's an option for just about every budget and every purpose. By the way, we've linked this action cam and all the others tested for even more details below in the video description. And now we come to number 1, the Easypix GoXtreme Stage 2.5K. Approximately $50. Tested among others by STF Magazine with 4.3 out of 5 stars. Customers gave it 4.7 out of 5 stars, and we arrive at an overall score of 4.8 out of 5 stars. The German manufacturer Easypix designed the GoXtreme Stage 2.5K action cam for recording stage events where the audio experience plays as just as big a role as the visual impression. The camera, which is particularly well equipped for sound recordings, has a compact design and measures 61 by 42 by 32 millimeters, and at 74 grams, it's in the same weight class of a chicken egg. The extensive range of accessories included in the scope of delivery opens up various mounting options, and thus supports the flexible choice of the ideal recording perspective. Good outdoor suitability also allows use for performances in the open air. An outstanding product feature is the stereo sound recording via 2 built-in microphones. The manufacturer also provides for a 4-megapixel image sensor and advertises for the possibility of recording videos in 2.5K quality at a frame rate of 30 FPS. The choice is supposed to be open between a 16:9 format with a resolution of 2304 by 1269 pixels, or a 21:9 orientation with a 2560 by 1080 pixels. Occasionally the term UHD appears in the product name. However, there is no mention of 4K resolution in the product specification. The refresh rate increases with decreasing resolution and reaches 60 FPS at Full HD and 120 FPS at HD sharpness. The good product features include ergonomic handling supported by an LCD screen for setting the recording perspective, and a WLAN interface for transferring the recordings to the smartphone or mobile phone. In addition, the action cam can be used outdoors at temperatures between -5 and +45 degrees Celsius, and in a waterproof housing up to a depth of 60 meters. Amazon included the action cam from the Cologne-based manufacturer Easypix in the electronics and photo category in the second half of 2016, and is still passing it on for just under $200 US. In terms of stereo sound recording, the entry-level model of the GoXtreme brand competes with rivals from Sony. For the same money, however, cameras like the HDR AS100V or the HDR AS20V offer a much more convincing range of features. And for our conclusion, even though we have decided on a ranking, the devices are very close to one another. And of course, each device has its own strengths and weaknesses. So everyone should decide for themselves which action cam suits them best, and their own budget. We have linked all the devices in the video description for even more details. Have you already decided? Or do you already have one of these devices at home? Then we would be happy if you let us know which device you prefer, and above all, why. I hope that we've been able to help you a little deciding on your purchase. And maybe you can tell us in the comments which product you like best, and which one you might have already decided on. If you enjoyed the video and found it informative, we would really appreciate it if you could please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. That would really help us and the channel. Also, we have many other comparison videos for you to consider. If you're interested, make sure to check them out. Each video like this one has plenty of extra information and reviews from reputable sources. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.